Good evening. It's the frequency in use. I hear nothing. If there was an emergency, please call 911. If you can't do that, tell us and we'll do it for you. Just make sure to tell us where you are. This is net number, what is it? 1185. We'll be starting from the north, but first I want to say that the purpose of the net, well, no, we're not going to go with that. I got to get back. But you can see us now on YouTube. Right now we've got a picture up there. And just put my call in there, K4PEW, under the YouTube search block. You can go to groups.io and you can look up, just put in my call, K4PEW, no, put an MJSS, my mistake, MJSS in the groups.io site to bring up our net schedule, as well as you can sign up for the email group. You can also sell and buy equipment there. You can even ask technical questions and get good answers from competent people. And if you have any problem with any of that, just give me a buzz at K4PEW at ARRL.net. Net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday evening. As I said, at 8 o'clock. And I'll get it right one of these days. At 8 o'clock. And hold on one second. I want to get over to hold on. There we go. I just wanted to make sure I was getting us on the screen there, because we're going to be starting the net momentarily. You can also, you can also look up Simplex Ham Radio on the net. It'll come up as, I think it's the only one listed as Simplex Ham Radio at GoDaddySites.com. All right. Let's see, where was it? Purpose of the net, yes. The purpose of the net is to have fun. And watch how badly I do the net every time I do it, twice a week. Let's see. And we invite everyone to announce amateur radio activities. I don't have any besides the Sunday night net, which is 10 meters, and it's a tri-mode net. It's on 10 meters, 28.415 upper sideband, and then it does FM on 10 meters, and then C4 FM on 10 meters. So just make sure to check in there. It's been going on for several years now, and it's become its institution. I don't know anybody else who does a tri-mode net anywhere. There may be some out there, but I don't know who. Maybe we'll have to add AM to it at some point. I'm not sure we'll get much activity, but we ought to give it a try. Any other announcements? All righty. Then we'll just jump right into it. This is, like I said, net number 1185, and I do wish, and I'm going to be a reminder, it's not a admonition, but I would love to remind everybody to hit the like button on that radio, on the screen on the YouTube thing. It really does help drive people. YouTube will tend to send more people to look at least see what ham radio is doing. I don't know if it helps much if we get 5 or 6 or 8. But we had, for instance, last night we had 79 people look at the video, at least at some point. I don't know when they looked, but and also prior to that we had, I forget, 100 something. So it's amazing how it drives, somehow that drives traffic to the site. All right, it also, like I said, it advances ham radio, I think, in one small, tiny amount. So let's get started. People short on time, mobile or first-time check-ins, please come in.
K4, TJF.
Hey, man, are you still a hotelier?
No, sir. I've been home for several days.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, you get home, and then Michael gets that little problem he has with his health, and awful stuff.
I know. I hate that, man. I'm really, that's no fun.
I've never had it, but I've known people who have had it, and it sounds like a bad horror story.
Absolutely, yeah. I've known a couple of people who've had it. Says it's terrible. So I'm going to take their word for it. Hope I never get it.
Yeah, I just can't imagine trying to sleep with that. I mean, it must be horrible.
See, that's the thing, yeah, because it's not, yeah. That's got to be like one of the worst parts. You can't even get away from it.
Well, I'm guessing painkillers may take the edge off, but even that's problematic with painkillers,
Yeah, man, hopefully it won't last long. I wish him the best, and he probably can hear me. I won't be able to hear him, but get well, Michael. We love you. Paul, appreciate what you do. Thanks for checking me in. KN4 TJF, back to net.
Yep, you sound great. This is K4PEW, and that was KN4TJF. That's Rick over in west of Ashland City. He's really got a great sound. He's been holed up in a hotel for better part of at least a week, and I don't know. I'll have to ask him later who paid for that. I'm hoping the insurance company did. Is anybody else short on time mobile or first time checking?
4G.
Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Jeff, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just kind of going to get checked in before I drift off to sleep and not be able to check in at all.
You mean before you crash? What you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, that. I've been up since about, I woke up a little after 3 o'clock this morning, so been going all day, and so I feel fatigue, kind of creeping in.
Oh, I know the feeling. I was up early this morning too, about 3:30, and then I had breakfast, with the people that showed up, and then came home and I slept for a little while because I can't make it through the day getting up at 3:30 in the morning.
Well, I was getting up at 2 o'clock, between 2 and 3, like that for most of my working career, and I'm still doing it.
Oh, I think it's got to be tough to get over that. I'm not sure if you ever can you?
I don't know. I've been retired going on, this is my 5th year, going on my 5th year, and I'm still, same routine.
Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to overcome that myself. Well, very good. Anything else for the net, Jeff?
No, that's about it. I'll let you continue on. 73 WI4G.
Very good. Glad you're doing well. That was Jeff, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf, and Madison. Great signal as always. Who else is short on time mobile or first time check-in? All righty, we're going to start today from the north. Please come now.
84 Joanne.
Kilo Delta 4 Golf, Oscar November. Danny, you holding down the fort up there?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't want to hear one word. No, I don't. I don't want to say that. We talked about ice too much for the last 2 nets. I feel like we talked it right out.
Oh, it's all melted on here.
Oh no, it is here too. No, I don't think there's anything left now. Not a darn thing.
There's probably some left up there around White House in Portland.
Well, I think in the shade there probably is. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but yeah, all's good here.
Very good. Nothing else for the net?
No, not for now.
Very good. That's Kilo Delta 4 Golf, Oscar November with a good signal from Station Camp. Who else is north?
KN4 ERI.
Kilo November 4 Echo Romeo India. What's up, Eric?
Not much, Paul. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. You going to get your son into ham radio, or is he just there to eat?
Generally just to eat and get paid, but I've been working on it. I got maybe a 30-40% chance of it happening. Depends on how much money I want to put out.
Well, it's rough because really the younger crowd, it's almost like, I don't know what to compare it to. You have to be attracted to it just naturally. You can't be kind of forced into it, you know what I mean? Because if that were true, if everybody was naturally attracted to it, we'd have 10 times as many hams out there.
Yeah, I copy that. Well, we drive in the truck, and I got a few radios in there. I think I got 4 radios. So, we get him on the radio, or I get him on the radio once in a while and do the third-party traffic thing. But he's got a GMRS radio in his truck, and he uses the family license. And if he's going on a trip or something, he'll use it. So every once in a great while, maybe he'll get there.
Yeah. It's hard. A lot of people get into ham radio, as you know, for I'll say prepper, but it's not really the right term because a lot of people just want to be prepared in an emergency. And sometimes it takes a while when people get married, have children, they get a house, and they go, I need to be better prepared.
Yeah, copy. That's why I got into ham radio. That's for sure. I was like, okay, I got some water and some food. I need some comms. So, of course, you get your Yaesu HT, and then after a while you realize, okay, I need something a little bit better than that.
Yeah, but then you end up radio rich or radio poor, whichever way you look at it, after a while.
Yeah, I copy that. I've been using the Flex radio. I've been trying to decode CW. I don't know how to do it as far as, without the computer, but I've been working on getting the computer to decode it, and it's coming along, so that's kind of cool.
Cool. I hope that maybe it'll key you into recognizing it as well. Do you think?
I don't know. It's a start. I can just hear CW going. I don't know what it is, but once I can start to get the computer to decode, I might take it from there, and it might be something I'll try to learn. But right now, it's just something fun, new to play with.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Anything else for the net?
That's it, Paul. Appreciate you doing the net.
Missed your breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I know.
Very good. Yeah, we had, it's funny that the Bible Net also was meeting today, and only 2 of their people showed up. So we doubled them. We had 4.
Right on, right on. Yeah, I had some work stuff to take care of, but all good. Maybe next Saturday. We'll see here. So appreciate you doing the net.
Yeah, well, I think you already know. Working family comes first. Ham Radio is a distant third. That was Eric, Kilo November 4, Echo, Romeo, India. Who else is north?
KE4 TWI.
Hey, speaking of work, you still pumping that saw out there?
No, got enough outside time today. Popped a few shots off of the pistol just to soak up some more sunlight. No, everything is good in Possum Town. KE4 TWI.
Very good. That's Wes. Kilo Echo 4, Tango, Whiskey, India. He's in Possum Town. Good signal. As always, who else is north? Please come now.
WB0NOO.
Very good. We got Mark in there. Whiskey Bravo's there. We're going to have to come over there and wake you up in the morning on Saturdays.
Yeah, it might help. We had a late night last night, so when you don't get to sleep till 3 o'clock, it's hard to get up for breakfast.
Oh, man. I don't even want to ask you what you're doing until 3 o'clock in the morning. What, you at the casino or something up in Kentucky?
I'm not saying.
Now, some things are better left unsaid. At our ages, well, you're a little bit older than me, but not too much. At our ages, we say you're up at 3 in the morning. It's usually because you're in the bathroom all day.
Yeah, you could say that. There was a time when you were happy to be up until 3 o'clock in the morning. But those days are gone.
Oh, yeah, I laugh about it because there was a day when I was young, early 20s, 23, 24, I could stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning, drink coffee all the way up to 1 o'clock in the morning, and then get up at 6 o'clock and be at work at 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we all could. But not anymore. We somehow or another got hooked on this a TV show called Mysteries at the Museum. And then I found an internet channel that is actually on Comcast that is 24/7 Mysteries at the Museum. So we get into something and lose track of time, and next thing I know, it's 2:30.
Oh, been there, done that. We binge watched The Sopranos. I tell you what, every time we got finished with an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I had to go take a shower.
Yeah. Yep. Seems like it. But anyway, so we've not been up to much of anything over here. It's I guess it's going to warm up next week, and that'll be welcome.
Well, the last time I remember it being this extreme cold and then a warm spell. At the warm spell, all my frogs got reignited and they came to playing around, and then it froze again. They all died.
Yeah, that's too bad. It's like the iguanas falling out of the trees in South Florida.
I was in South Florida. I never saw an iguana. I saw them down in Key West, but I never saw one down in Miami.
Yeah, I don't remember them either. I remember them in Mexico, lots of them, but I don't remember them much in Miami. But I didn't spend a whole lot of time down there. Just I worked down, had a few customers down there, so I'd go down, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a year.
Boy, if those iguanas down in Cozumel or in Cancun, if they fell out of a tree and hit you, you'd know it. It would knock you out.
Yeah, and they're all named Arturo.
Yeah, they're climbing. They're funny. They're funny. I can't believe that. Well, at least they don't attack people. I'm thankful for that. Anything else for the net, Mark?
Nope, not a thing. Carry on. WB0NOO.
Very good. That's Mark, Whiskey Bravo Zero, November Oscar Oscar, up by the lake or the beach, northwest Wilson County. Who else is north?
KD4CBE.
Hello, Greg. You sound great tonight.
Yep, good deal. Had a busy week. Put my cat that I've had for 17 years, had to put him to sleep, and then had some cataract surgery, but all went well.
Oh, wow, that's tough on the cat. That's when you're used to having a cat that long. It's, I'd say it's not really heartbreaking. It's just it makes you sad.
Yeah, we've had him since he was like 6 weeks old.
Wow, wow. So the cataract surgery in both eyes or just one?
Just the left eye for now. They'll do the right eye in 2 weeks.
Cool. And how is it working out for you within that left eye?
Oh, it's nice. It's still blurry, so it's not done clearing up, but it's good. I will need reading glasses, but I'm okay with that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm actually, I hate to say it, but I'm looking forward to that. My doctor told me I have cataracts. Going to have them down the road, but that was like 3 years ago he told me that, and I still don't have problems. I'd love to go without glasses for normal viewing, you know.
Yeah, I'm about 2030, so maybe 2040, which is fine. That's even legal to drive. I will get glasses or contacts for some occasions, but I won't have to.
Cool. Did you have to pay for that, or are you? Yeah, I guess I don't know. You're not old enough for Medicare, are you?
Listen, yeah, that's what I did. I just turned 65 last month, so I was waiting until I waited. Well, really, I didn't wait too long. The cataracts weren't bothering me until late summer, early fall. So I got on it pretty quick, but I did wait till I was on Medicare. You can upgrade. There's 3 different lenses they can put in. One of them, they do the best they can. One of them, these are good at giving you, it's even better at being farsighted or nearsighted. I think you choose. And then the expensive one, you get both farsight and nearsight. And I've opted to do that, but I wasn't a candidate. So yeah, basically Medicare paid for it. I'll end up paying, I don't know what, in the long run, but it's not that much.
Well, next thing you know, you'll be on the SNAP program and getting a free cell phone from Obama.
I should sign up.
Everything else going good?
Yeah, doing good. I'll let you move on, KD4TV.
Yeah, that's Greg in Hendersonville, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is south? North, excuse me. Nobody else north?
84 VW.
Kilo Delta 4, VUW. Carlin, are you doing well today?
Oh, yeah. Waiting for Monday.
Oh, you're just going to have to start the mowing the lawn by Wednesday.
No, y'all will have green grass before we'll have that up here. When I used to work at Nashville down there, in the springtime I'd get down there and there was a guy down from the shop, had a garden. He was tilling up a garden beside his house and stuff, and they had the daffodils and all the flowers were blooming and everything, and I'd get back up here this afternoon and it's just like it is right now. No leaves, no nothing, just it's amazing what 50 miles can do.
Oh yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it. You get the higher you get up on that toward that ridge, the colder it gets.
Well, it's just northern. The spring has to advance to the north, and it would just be nothing up here. Just everything would still be dark and gloomy and dead. And you get down in Nashville, and like I said, that one guy, he was tilling up a garden down there. I was like, golly, come on, But anyway, that's about it, I guess. I hope you're doing okay. I hope Michael's doing okay. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's staying in this little cold spot we got. They're saying it's going to be pretty warm all through next week. They're talking, one of the weather people said 70 degrees on Tuesday. So I guess we'll wait and see. So, but it's going to be pretty much stay pretty up in the 50s at least and stuff clear on through next weekend. And that made me think. I thought, we just got out of all of what you said we wasn't going to mention because we had to go through all of it here last week. And I got to thinking about that, and they're thinking, we could get another one of those before it finally all levels off and starts staying warmer and stuff, like in March, end of February and March. And I thought, well, wouldn't it be a mess if we got another one of those storms like that?
Yeah, I don't care if it gets cold again. I just don't want another ice storm. Those are such a pain in the butt. I mean, I lost a whole bunch of stuff, tree limbs, and like one tree just destroyed it. It's just awful.
Yeah, they're across the road over here. They've got a bunch of them Brantford pears. They've only got 4 that's in their front yard right up here near the road across from me. And the rest of them back down through there, it looked like somebody just, detonated a hand grenade in the middle of the trunk, and they split 4 ways. And they only got 4 now out here. And I'm going you might as well go and cut them down because they're not going to last. So it's, and I've got this one elm tree back here in the back. It looks like a hand grenade blowed up in it too. I mean, it's got some big limbs that's in it. I have no way of cleaning that up. I don't know. I think I can get a neighbor to drink them off down here in the woods or something, maybe if I get lucky. But it's, I don't know. I cleaned up the front yard, and at least it looked a little better out there. And I did trim some limbs around here in the front of the house off a maple tree around there. I trimmed some of them up so they wouldn't get into the house. And other than that, everything's kind of looking normal. And I do have some of that frozen substance out here off the carport. It's on the north side of the house, and the sun can't get to it. And but everywhere else, it looks like it's evaporated up, except under all them limbs out yonder. The limbs are in that tree in the backyard is keeping that all covered up, so it can't dissipate. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll hush up and let you get some more check-ins here. Hello to everybody, and hope everybody's having a good old time and staying warm. Anyway, with that said, Katie4VW, turning it back over to Net Control.
Yeah, very good. That was Carl in Angeltown, Bethpage, Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. This is K4PW looking for check-ins from the north. Was that K4WKU? Anybody copying him better than me? Because I can barely hear. Your audio stinks again, Mike.
Yes, it was.
I got you in there, Steve. Appreciate you checking in. I just can barely catch you. I got to get that beam back up, man. It's bothering me that I got that problem. But you're going to make me do it one of these days. Appreciate you. That's K4WKU, north of Bowling Green, 65 miles north.
Okie dokie.
Very good. Anybody else north, please come now. Over to the west, please come now.
K4 OTV.
K04OKE. How you doing? You doing any better than you were 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, man, I'm hanging in there, just sitting here listening to half a conversation.
Yeah, I'm with you. It is fun. That's why you got to use YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I know that, and I usually do that. But I've also got 17 meters on, and I was sitting here listening to another net. I didn't even know what was going on. I just actually I was on 6 meters for a minute, and I saw a little activity going on, and I was like, oh, cool. And then as soon as I got over there to it, I heard them talking, and then it just faded away.
You know, you might know the answer to this since you're in that community, the radio, television, cable type stuff. I find it interesting that nobody offers a free feed for the NFL on TV. No, none of the networks, nobody.
No, and it's weird because it's all going to streaming now. Even like just normal football. Just your standard, 2, 4, 5, 17 channels now that would normally be playing are now streaming, which has got to be the most aggravating thing.
Does anybody? I used to have a card in my PC. So this, I forget, 14, 15 years ago, and I hooked up an aerial antenna. No, I forget whether it was cable or aerial, to tell you the truth. and I was able to do like picture-in-picture on my PC screen. And why can't you do that with the cable? Because I can, I've got my smart TV hooked up to the cable, and I watch any sport I can get on, regular internet. But it just seems to me I should be able to hook it up to my PC.
Yeah, there's probably a way. DirecTV has a thing that you can do that with. I'm not sure. I think a lot of their stuff has gone that way as well. But you can, I think, watch up to 17 games on one screen, but you have to highlight the one you want to listen to.
I'm not that interested.
Yeah, that's a thing, man, that started a long time ago when I used to work for them. That was a big deal, and I remember that was just the coolest thing ever. And back when I started with DirecTV, I think it was $50 for the NFL Sunday ticket, and now I think it's over 500.
Wow, you got to really love football to get that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the whole season, but it's highway robbery.
Not if you love it, because obviously they got lots of subscribers.
Oh yeah, they do, and I don't know, man. I've grown away from the NFL in the last, decade or so. It's just not the same anymore, and it's become so woke with all this nonsense. And tomorrow ought to be interesting with that halftime show.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the halftime show, the commentary afterwards. I haven't watched one football game this year. Not one.
I watched a little college this year, and I think I only watched maybe, a handful of games probably. But I'm a diehard Green Bay fan, and I haven't watched any, I don't think, this year.
Well, they're going to disown you up there in Milwaukee, man.
Oh, I know, and that's fine. I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel the same as it used to.
No, I think a lot of people are feeling that way about just in general, and then having a halftime show that includes a guy that's going to speak 90% in another language, and you go, why would they do that? Are they just trying to appeal to everybody south of the border? That doesn't make sense to me. Because quite honestly, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking fans who both go to games in Miami and in Tampa and Jacksonville. I mean, this is not uncommon to them. Why do we need to? Are they pushing it further into the other countries? I don't know.
Oh no, it's all an agenda. That's all it's about. It's all about pushing. It's all about the pushback against the government and ICE and all that nonsense. As I heard him talking about it back when they mentioned Bad Bunny playing at the Super Bowl back. I don't know, golly, probably in the summer when I heard this. And I don't know. If you support your country, why don't you go live there?
Well, he's from Puerto Rico, so he's still a citizen.
Whatever. That's the thing I'm sick of. If you're going to come here and bash America, which a lot of them do, and they wave their flag on our land, if you're so proud of it, just go back.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I can understand pride in your own country, your native country, if that's where you came from. And you go, okay, that's great. And your culture, I'm happy for you, but I expect you to otherwise assimilate, into, at least to some degree, over time, into our culture and into our system, our way of life, I know there's people, that's where people are mistaken. I was married to a Cuban gal for 26 years, I think it was. And it was amazing. She assimilated very well. And that was just part of what, her and her family did. And there are people who, most of those people came here at least in the 60s and 70s. They were, bilingual very well.
That was a different bunch of people as well. They're not the same anymore. Back in those days, they were accustomed to coming here and abiding by the rules and the law of the land. Now it's a whole nother group of psychotic nonsense that just needs to go away, which is not gonna with the way they push it, and they pay for people to do this stuff. And I don't care that they're here. I'm glad you're proud of your country. But don't bash ours because you came over here wanting a better life, and then now you want to sit here and down the country. It just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I agree. You notice the ones you don't hear complaining are those that are coming from Eastern Europe or most of Europe. They're just coming here and they're just happy to be here.
Oh, there's no doubt. I know there's several that are. And I think a lot of it's just it's all, part of the plan. It's all by design for sure. But, look at Minnesota.
I'd rather not, thank you.
Hey, that's the truth. Hey, and watch your profanity tonight, by the way.
Actually, I'm pretty good about that. If you knew me when I was, actually, I don't remember it going to it, but apparently in boot camp they had taught a class on bringing swearing to an art form. I was pretty good at it back then, and now I can contain myself pretty well.
I was just joking because of last week.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, we really did. Sorry to say, we were horrible, just horrible. It was worse than anything you probably ever. No, that's not true. You probably heard just as bad, but like I said, we did take it to an art form.
Absolutely, and if he thinks that's bad, we need to send him over to 40 meters on 7,200 over on 80 meters at 39.27 and see how he thinks about those fellas.
Yeah, even so, my wife gets on me when I let something slip here. You shouldn't be talking to me. I know. It's built into my head. It's hard to get rid of the bad things.
Oh, heck, man, we all do it. It's just part of life. I mean, it's just in our vocabulary, and sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing it, remembering it. God dang it.
Got to get that PG thing going.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Anything else for the net there, Joel?
That's it for me, Paul. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. KO4OTV.
Very good. That is Joel, west of Joelton, West Ashland City, I should say. KO4OKE. Who else is west?
N4DJT.
N4DJT. You sound pretty good tonight there, Don.
Yeah, you sound pretty good too, Paul. How you about S8 or S7-ish?
Yeah, sounds good. What's up with you?
Oh, just hanging out, relaxing. Didn't do much today. Wrote a check for a tree service guy to come out and clean up some of my one broken tree. And I figured, well, while you're out here, I have all these cedar trees that they planted too close together, and now they got a fungus and they're all dying. So might as well take those too.
Oh boy, I hate cutting down trees. I don't care what the reason is. I just hate cutting them down.
Yeah, so I got 10 of those cedar trees, and I got another 10 more I'm going to do next fall on the other side of the yard because they all got the same stuff too.
Wow, that's horrible. And what was the reason again?
Well, they planted them too close together, right? They're like the tall, spiky, like spire type cedars, right? Well, they planted them like 4 foot together, or closer. Some are only like less than 3 foot together. So they crowd themselves out. They were weakened because of that. And then a couple years ago, we had this. You probably remember we had that late hard frost. Well, that trashed them, and they got a fungus, and like all the bottoms are almost brown.
Oh yeah, no, they should have known better than that. You have to pay attention to what the requirements of the plant are.
Yeah, exactly. So we're getting them all chopped down, and then probably next spring, not this spring, we'll come through and have them with a stump grinder and grind the ones down that are up too high. The guy said he's going to get them cut pretty close as he can to the ground, so hopefully it won't be so bad, but eventually I'll have to grind them out. But for now, not so much.
Yeah. Well, you sound real good tonight. You doing anything different?
No, this is all the same. So, 2 things. One, my HF amp took a dump on me. The transmit-receiver relays stick randomly, so it'll transmit, and then it stays in transmit until I turn the amp off. And it takes a couple seconds. Not conducive to QSIP. So that's going back down to my fixture guy in Florida to take a look at that. He'll get it all squared away. Send that off on Tuesday. And the other thing about the National Selling League tomorrow, I don't understand why people watch and waste their money on people who actively hate them. It just seems retarded.
Yep, I agree. That's I tell my brother who lives. He's an ardent Buffalo Bills fan, and I go, you're wasting a lot of time on that. I can't believe he even pays attention to it.
Yeah, I haven't watched an NFL game in 10 years. Probably longer than 10 years. Not 10 years. And I just stopped. And I was a diehard Eagles fan. Blitz green, all that nonsense. I had all the merch and everything. And I realized, why am I giving these millionaires money? It's not like I own the team. Why am I invested in all this thing? And I just stopped watching. Nope. And all these other people complaining, I'm going to boycott the halftime show. Boycott the game. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, well, it would take a lot of people worldwide to boycott a guy to keep them away from making money. But you're right. I use the same argument. I go, why would I spend all that money? I mean, you can enjoy the game all by itself. You don't have to own any merchandise. You don't have to buy tickets. You don't have to do anything. You may miss a few games, that aren't on television. But why would you want to give all that money to support? They're already the players and all of the employees are all making more money than I make. I'm pretty sure they don't need mine.
Exactly. And that's why every time I hear the name San Diego, I applaud those people for telling the Chargers to take a flying leave with their own donut. We're not building no stadium.
Oh, did they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why they moved to Los Angeles, because the voters of San Diego County said, screw you. You can build your own stadium.
Oh, I didn't know the reason for the move. No, we had that happen in Tampa when I was there, and the owner threatened, because they wanted that new stadium. They've had it for 20 years now, but they threatened to move. We're going to move to Orlando, and everybody laughed at him because the fact is Orlando isn't a market that's worth what Tampa, St. Petersburg, Sarasota is, and so he was never going to move. But they gave in anyway and built a stadium.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I don't get it. Hey, each their own. If you want to waste your money on that, that's your prerogative. But don't complain about it when they turn around and hate on you constantly.
And then charge you $30 for parking.
30? Jeez. Where's that cheap place at?
I don't know how much it is because I never go. I haven't been to a football game, and I can't even tell you the last time I was at an NFL game. Probably 20-something years ago, maybe.
Last time I went to a game was a Titans game, and it was probably over 15 years ago. And no, it was probably about 15 years ago. And parking then was $20. I can guarantee it's more than that now.
Yeah, no, it's again, I don't bitch about it too much. I just don't pay any attention to it. I don't know what else. I watch somewhat. I enjoy soccer a lot. It's a fantastic sport but I had two kids playing soccer when they were young, and just very enjoyable sport at the professional level. Anyway, anything else from that, Don?
Well, Mr. Paul, I'll let you get on and answer everybody out. That was funny. And yes, thank you for the chuckle with the profanely laced email you sent me. 73.
That was Don, November 4 Delta Juliet Tango, and he's in Bon Aqua. Who else is west?
Thank you.
Hold on, I heard two in there, but we're going to take it. Charles, hold on 1 second. Jack, everything okay since I saw you this morning?
Oh, yeah, nothing's changed. And I can hear everybody except Steve. Couldn't hear Steve.
Yeah, he was weak to me. I mean, I could tell it was him, but just by a couple of syllables I heard. But it's awkward. Like I said, I got to get that beam back up so I'd be able to hear him great.
Well, I'll let you go on about it. I don't have anything to add. I'll see you on the next one, KG4 LV.
Yep, that was Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor, and that's Jack in Donaldson. Charles, how you doing?
Doing just fine, Paul. I hope you're doing well and everything is getting back to normal.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm glad. I'm so glad. That was such a pain in the neck. It just causes work. I mean, just work with the cars, work with, and you were out of work. You get paid, you're salaried though, aren't you, for what you do for the school board?
Well, no, I'm hourly, but we get paid what they call inclement weather days, and then, of course, they only factored in 4 this year, so we use 6 days, and so that means we have to start making up days, and they hadn't totally updated the calendar yet, so that's in the works, I guess.
Oh, so you'll be squared away at the end of the season then?
Oh yeah. I don't think the school year run any longer than normal. We just had to make up some days in there. We have to use President's Day, and we have to probably use a couple of days for the spring break.
Yeah, where I grew up in the winter climate up there in the Canadian border, if we had snow days, we would get, let's say in January, which usually like in January, February, and if we ate up more than 3 or 4 days, we lost our Easter vacation.
I didn't know the school systems up north even had snow days. I thought they went if it was a blizzard or not.
Oh, it took a pretty good snow to knock out school that long, let me tell you.
only if the power was out, you didn't go, right?
Well, just to give you an example, we had in grade school, it was an older school, it was built in the 20s. It was an old bricks, just typical old grade school. And in the winter, I remember I don't know the details because I was just a kid, probably third or fourth grade. But the boiler wasn't working. Guess who sat in the classrooms in our regular, wearing overcoats, hats, and still doing the schoolwork?
You.
Exactly, man. It was funny. Everybody was in school too. Nobody stayed home. It was funny how you get used to that. No different, really, than you guys in the South when you went to school in August. It was still pretty hot in the school, and that must have been unbearable.
It's like your parents tell you they walk to school uphill both ways, right?
Exactly. It's just, and here they say barefoot to school both ways.
And across the creek.
Yeah, that's right. Anything else for the net, Charles?
Nope, I had to run to Walmart this morning to pick up some stuff, and as on my way, I realized that the Super Bowl was tomorrow night, and I said, oh my God, ain't no time. But it wasn't too bad, so everything worked out. So y'all have a good evening. Catch you on the next one. KC4, TNQ.
I noticed the grocery store today was really, really busy, busier than normal.
Yeah, well, I went there too, but luckily I was, I guess, in between the crowds.
Yeah, anyway. I'm not eating, well, like you, I'm not eating too much these days, so I'm not much of a, all that chips and dip and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll be busy tomorrow morning before the ball game. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. Catch you on the next one. KC4 TNQ.
Yep, Charles in West Nashville, Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. This is K4 PEW. Looking for check-ins more from the West. West or south? Sound good, Tony? Sound just as good here? Well, you sound better here than you do on DMR, but you sound great.
Yeah, well, everybody does.
That's right. It wasn't too bad today, really. Anything good for this net?
No, I'm still sitting here shooting nebula.
Oh, cool. You're still, man, oh, man. You're right. That must take a lot of patience.
Yeah, way too much. Yeah.
Well, you know what I thought of? Just a clue. You might want to. It's a lot of extra work for you. You're blocking out the lights to surround your home. What you need to do is build a big pit, and then get down in that pit and put your camera and stuff down there.
I essentially do that. I set up all the lawn chairs in kind of a semicircle, and then I put dark blankets around them. So yeah, I'm ahead of you there, dude.
Well, you could actually, yeah, that's a good thing. Well, does it help? I mean, does it help a lot what you did with just the lawn chairs?
Yeah, well, I like to think so anyway. But, I'll post them out on Facebook so you'll see them here in a little while.
Ah, very good. I look forward to it. That was Tony. He is into doing photography of the galaxy, so to speak, all kinds of pretty stuff. Really, really nice work. And as he was mentioning to me earlier, it takes several hours to piece together the photos properly, to make them, they get stacked, so to speak, in a digital way to make a good image. It's kind of complicated, and I don't quite understand how he's doing it. I think he has special software to do that. But that was Tony, KF4 KFQ, and he's in Smyrna with a good signal. Who else is Sal?
Echo 4, Sierra, Yankee Victor.
Very good. We got Larry in there. Larry, we had a good net tonight.
Yeah, we had 7 tonight. Pretty good.
I would say it was good. Yeah, we seem to be leveling out at that level, which is cool. Maybe by 10 years from now we'll have 12. Very good. That's Larry, Kilo Echo for Sierra, Yankee Victor in Rockville. He does the D-Star Net at 7:15 on Saturday evening, I should say. 146-460. Who else is the South?
Kilo India 4, November, Delta, November.
Hello. Have you tried to call me by any chance? I got some calls and I don't know who they were.
No, sir, I do not have your number.
I sent it to you.
I don't know what went wrong. I don't have it. How'd you send it, though?
I sent it on a text to you, to your number.
That number is no good. You don't have the right number, I'm sure.
It had the right suffix that you gave me.
That was 10 years ago. Talking about 10 years ago, that was when there was 12 on the net then.
Oh, wow. But do me this. Email me your phone number and we'll go from there.
Okay, I will do that. Looking back, I appreciate you trying. I'm in the market for a little 30 amp switching power supply.
A switching power supply. I think I saw one of those on that Schulman auction. Did you see it?
No, sir, no. I figured it may be a local around here who's got an extra one laying around. You never know. It don't hurt to ask, but I'll put that in the little info I sent you. But thinking back there, 10 years ago, when there was nothing but 12 people checking on the net week after week, Larry was there, and I'd always wait for Larry to get done keying in there before I key up. It was kind of pecking order almost.
Oh, I know. Well, back in that 12 years ago, approximately, is when I had the interview with Bob Heil, and I said my average check-ins were 12, and that was, let's see, that would have been, let's see, where is 13? That was about 8 years ago, I guess. We had averaged 12, because sometimes it would bump up at 15 or 16, and sometimes it was less,
Yeah, you did a Bob Heil interview a couple of years after you got the net started there. I remember that well.
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, but time marches on. We're still doing fine. We're holding down the fort, I guess.
Oh, yes, sir. Very good. I appreciate you being there. And hello, Mr. Larry. You've been hanging there like a hair in a biscuit, too. God bless you. And thanks a lot. Seventh grade, everybody. KI4 Indian in the Christiana community.
Very good. That's David down in Reedyville. Or Christiana, I guess he is now today. KI4NDN. And I really do think, maybe it's just, I don't think it's wishful thinking on my part, but I know that our Simplex Net has caused, in many cases, to make people have much better systems, better antennas, higher antennas. I don't know if they have better radios, because you don't need a great radio to talk on Simplex. You just generally need 50 watts is great and a good antenna and a good elevation. But I think without it, I'm not sure we'd all be prepared as we are now in case of a severe emergency. I think we're doing good anyway. Even if it's a little bit, I'm happy because I'm having a good time either way. Anyway, who else is Sal?
Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet.
Hey, Jimmy, what's up?
Oh, not much. It's been an afternoon putting a new M-square beam together.
Oh, yeah. How'd that work out?
Well, it's together.
Yeah, those are nice antennas, aren't they?
Yeah, and as much as you pay for the antenna and as well as it's built, the instructions to put it together is vague.
I think they assume too much about our skills, don't they?
Well, for the person who designed the antenna, who wrote the assembly instructions, to him it makes perfect sense. To somebody who doesn't, a simple sticker of number 1, 2, and 3 on the boom section would go a long way. But once you get it together, it's a well-built antenna, and I think it will provide many years of happy service.
Oh, they're built like a brick.
Yes, sir. I got it together. Hopefully, if the Mother Nature pans out tomorrow, I might go ahead and be able to get it up.
Yeah, mine took some damage during that tornado, but I got to get it back up in the air. Anything else for the net, Jimmy?
No, not at all. Just listening in. That's all. Doing a good job. Keep up the good work, Paul. And one of these days, I'll make another breakfast. All right, catch y'all later. KE4TYJ.
Yep, that's Jimmy. KE4TYJ in. He's in. Damn, every time I come up with it, I have to think about it. He's in. How can I forget that word? Isn't that terrible? I see I'm getting old, and I can simply a word will escape me for a few minutes, and I hate to not remember it. Jimmy, just tell me again.
North of Woodbury in Cannon County.
That's right, Woodbury. How can I forget Woodbury? Jeez, isn't that funny? Only been talking to you for 10 years, 12 years, whatever. Who else? Yeah, I'm embarrassed, but I'm getting used to being embarrassed. Who else is Sal?
KQ4AET Mobile.
Hey, what's up with you, Chris?
I'm doing fine, Paul. How are you doing?
Pretty good. It's funny. I was just by accident today. I say accident. I was fumbling around with my phone, and I said, "Hey, I got a message from Chris. That's odd." And I realized it was the message when we talked when you got that you got pulled over for running a stop sign or something.
Yeah, I think you sent me that on Signal, right?
Yes, you had sent and you you had sent me that reply about it.
So that's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't get a ticket, so that's good. I just got pulled over.
Yeah, that's fortunate because any moving violation now is what, $150 or something.
Easily. Yep. Yeah, we had the Wilson County Club meeting was tonight, and a bunch of us went to dinner and headed home, and I was like, well, let me check and see if they're still talking, and there you are. So I figured I'd give you a check-in.
Oh yeah, we're only 50 minutes into the net tonight. We're almost done, but I don't know if unless a bunch of people check in. Everything else good for you, Chris?
Very good. Hope the same for you, Paul.
Very good. That's Chris, Kilo, Quebec 4 Alpha Echo Tango Mobile, coming back from the Wilson Club meeting. Who else is south? Well, or anywhere for that matter. Yeah, 30 amp. What do you call it? 30 amp. What's the correct word for that? Oh shoot. Yeah, switching power supply. How could I forget? All right, not one with a switch. It's got to be switching. You know, your audio still smells bad. You know that. I don't know either. I just know it's. You're gonna have to reboot again. I can't imagine why it would just be doing it on your audio. That doesn't make any sense. You're in the same boat. It's a little louder than it was when you first started tonight, but it's still back down to awful because it sounds like you're 30 miles away instead of 2.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Well, it just got better that time, a little bit. Your audio was just a little better.
Right up against the mic.
Oh, wow. All righty. All right, anything else for the net, Michael?
That's all I got, Paul.
Very good. That's Mike, KM4YRF. He's the fellow who he lives here in Mount Juliet, and he fills in for me when I don't feel like doing it. No, usually if there's a reason. Or date night, or I'm out of town, or I'm sick, or all of the above. Who else is any place, anywhere?
KB9RKK Mobile.
Hey, okay, I had a couple in there. I heard a second party before I keyed up there. KB9RKK, that's Frank. You must be mobile as well.
Roger, yep. I'm mobile. Same place as Chris was at.
Oh, very good. Everything going all right?
Yeah, everything's good. They're out of propane, but everything else is good today.
Are the meetings going well out there?
Yeah, meeting's good. Yeah, pretty big crowd. A lot of new people.
Ah, very good. You see, I guess I should have never scheduled the nets for Saturday, huh? I can't even. I wanted to attend. I really can't.
Well, it's okay. And I was just glad I was able to catch you guys. But, you know, it's the net's usually here. You guys, you know, been doing this. Did you say 12 years now?
Yeah, we're in our 12th year. We'll be finishing 12 years in September.
Man, I can't believe. I mean, I wasn't there at the very, very beginning, but I can't. It just flew by.
I know, man. Time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't go to breakfast this morning. I'm like, nah, I don't want to eat out twice.
Oh, I got you. Well, you know what you guys ought to do is you ought to think about putting your whole meeting on Facebook, and then I could watch it later.
We do actually have. Chris does do a video thing for it, but I forgot what it's streamed on. I don't think it's Facebook though.
Okay, well, let me know. I would like to hear that. Anything else?
Negative. I'll let you get back to it because you got 3 more nets to do, I think. So I'll turn it back over to KB9RKK.
Yep, that's Frank. He's mobile. Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo. Who else?
Kilo Charlie 8 November Oscar Mobile.
Ah, very good. How are you doing, Jeff?
Yeah, good evening there, Paul. Same story here. Just mobiling back from the Wilson Club, Lebanon Road here, just past North Mount Juliet. Gave it a listen in there for a bit of the tail end of the net there. Not much else going on from my end.
good. That's Jeff. He's mobile. Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar. And he's up there. It sounds really good from that elevated portion of, I say it's elevated, it's on Lebanon Road on the north end of Mount Juliet. It sounds good to hear anyway. Anybody else mobile or anywhere?
KR4.
KM4HQ.
Hold on one second. I got KR4 IDJ. I'll take you first. How you doing there, Echo?
I'm doing pretty good. The night is cold. I'm shivering cold, and I just got in the car. We're exiting a restaurant. We just did.
Oh, very good. So you're out there mobile as well tonight, huh?
I'm on a handheld.
Oh, you sound good. I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very excited to do this net, even though I'm very, very shivering cold.
You got to let me know when you start back up your nets on whatever days you're going to do on Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. I plan on running maybe a few 100 watts.
All right. I don't think you need it, but you can go ahead and do that. But all right. Anything else from that, Echo?
I'm good. You're 5'9" as well.
Very good. That was Echo. He's mobile. KR4, India Delta Juliet. Who else was in there?
KM4HQ.
Wow, KM4HQE. Good, very good. How you doing there, Stan?
Doing pretty well, Paul. How about yourself?
We're doing great. I'm running out of paper tonight. We got so many check-ins.
Oh, that sounds good.
Anything good going on in your world?
Nah, same old, same old.
Yeah, well, as long as you're still working, I'm happy.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, very good. Anything else for the net?
No, that's all, Paul. I'll hold you up. Back to net. KM4HQ.
Very good. That is Stan. He's in Lebanon, just a little bit north, a mile or two north of the square in Lebanon. KM4HQE. Who else is any place?
November 4 Romeo Tango Romeo.
Very good. How are you doing tonight?
Man, I have been up since 2 a.m., was on site at 3:30 a.m. for a concrete pour, and I am just glad that we got it done today. And I am just here at the house, ready to go to sleep.
Oh, man, that's way too early to be getting up. Was it far away from where you live?
Well, no, it's in Nashville, but the funny thing was we tried the exact same thing yesterday, and the concrete supplier basically screwed everything up, and we had to redo the entire slab pour today. We rejected 60 cubic yards of concrete yesterday, restarted today, and yes, it's a Saturday night. I'm so glad that tomorrow is Sunday, and I get to finally get some rest. That's all I have.
What was wrong with the plant that they brought so much bad concrete?
It's a real technicality. Every concrete truck that came in, they are to have between 80 and 300 rotations of their drum, their cavity, whatever you want to call it. And every one of them, I asked them, how many rotations do you have? And none of them had an accurate answer. So with Arco Murray being the pretty prestigious contracting company they were, they said, no, just reject every one of them. So they sent every one of them back, and short version of the story, we went with a different concrete supplier this morning. It took 12 hours to do it, but we made it happen today, and yes, that's it.
Wow. I wrote your call down wrong. It starts with what?
Oh, I'm sorry. November 4, Romeo Tango Romeo. It's with November 4, Roll Tide Roll, for anyone who's familiar with that.
No, I got it. For some reason, it didn't look right to me, the November one. I don't know why.
No, that's it. I'm the other Wes, the Wes on the relatively southern end of Lebanon.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any problems with concrete in his classroom.
Well, no, I mean, today was textbook, so if the job goes out from here on out, it's great. But enough with my woes. Let's just keep on going with check-ins on the net. Thank you so much, Paul.
Very good. That's Wes. He's over towards Lebanon, November 4, Romeo Tango Romeo. He's going to write a book, Concrete Woes. Who else is any place anywhere?
KG
Hello. How you doing there, Kevin?
Oh, doing fine, Paul. I can't complain, man. They let me wake up again this morning, so had the day to figure it all out, and, well, I didn't get very much done. Had a wonderful day, though. I was trying. Had a wonderful day. I can't really pinpoint anything that I've done particularly, but I sure did spend a lot of time doing something.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I'm sure you fill out your day. You're not a guy who just sits around and stares at the wall.
You just don't know. I do. I do it a lot.
Yeah, just contemplating the wall, huh?
No, I'm just counting the flush head. Oh, excuse my language.
No, it's you know what's funny is when you have a hobby like ham radio, there's a million things you could be doing, and sometimes you do, and I spend half my time researching what I'm doing wrong.
Me too. I do the same thing, Paul. Well, I don't want to be in your hair, man. You get out there and draw them check-ins in. We'll talk to you in a minute. You be careful over there, KG4MIZ.
Yeah, very good. That's Kevin, KG4MIZ. Yeah, it's a good thing I get paid for check-ins, man. That's the beauty of you keep checking them in. I just make all this money. Who else is any place, anywhere?
Comment.
Hey, go ahead, comment.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Paul, this KF Wendy, and by the way, Michael's signal strength was much stronger than your signal strength here, but his audio was absolutely this. I could barely hear him at all, and I don't know who it was you talking about right after him, but you mentioned something about you didn't know why about Saturday night, starting at it on Saturday night, whatever. But if you remember correctly, if I remember right, you started it originally on Wednesdays and Sunday nights. Over.
Oh, it was Wednesdays and Sundays, right? And then I got some pushback because a lot of people on Sunday nights are at church, and so that kind of ruined a little bit of it. So we just changed it, you know.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't hear the other side of the conversation. So I just want to let Michael know for sure that his signal strength was stronger than yours here, but zero audio. Over.
Yeah, just rub it in that his audio sucks.
He just got to turn a button up there.
Anything else there, David?
That's all. Except say thank you, KF Wendy, and out.
Yeah, very good. Anybody else out there? Okay, I'm not even going into my long soliloquy. I want to move on. Anybody else, please check in now, or we're going to move over to 144-240 upper side, man. All right, that's where we're going, 144-240. We'll see you there. All right, here we are, 144-240, looking for check-ins on this, starting from the north. Please come now.
KD4GON.
KD4GON, which will be Danny in station camp. Who else is north?
KD4CV.
KD4CVE, excellent signals from both. That was Greg in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
KN4ERI.
Yeah, good signal from Goodlettsville. Eric, KN4ERI. Who else? Anybody else north? KD4VUW. Not a big signal, but a good copy on you there, Carlin. That's Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Who else is north? Am I hearing somebody, or is that my brain? No more north? How about west?
KG4LV.
Yeah, big signal from Jack and Donaldson, KG4ILV. Who else is west?
November 4, Delta Juliet Tango.
Yeah, November 4, Delta Juliet Tango. You're not on your beam, are you there, Don?
Not the vertical.
No, you're sounding great. That's November 4, Delta Juliet Tango. Don and Bon Aqua. Who else is west?
KC4TNQ.
Very good. We got Charles in West Nashville, KN4TNQ, another big signal. Sideband is so good. Every time I do it, I like it. I mean, who else is west? Anybody know south?
KE4TYJ, still south.
Oh, very good. Yeah, you have a really big, good audio too, Jimmy.
Well, thank you, sir. I've worked on that a little bit.
No, it sounds great. For being that distance away, you're doing fantastic. Wait till you get that other beam up, man.
Well, the other beam's going to be mounted horizontal.
Okay, very good. I didn't know that. Who else? That was Jimmy, and he's in Woodbury, if I can remember to get that straight after all these years. KE4TYJ in Woodbury. Who else is, not Barry, Bury. Who else is south? Over to the east? Got anybody east?
KM4YRF.
All righty. KM4YRF. Michael here in Mount Juliet. Anybody else? Oh, your audio's back. Anyway, who else is east? Anybody else east? Am I hearing anybody over there, Michael?
I'm not hearing anybody, Paul.
Well, you'd hear them. You'd hear the signal first, and then it would get to me. You'd suck it up. All righty, last chance from north, south, east, or west. Please come now. All righty, we ended up with 10 check-ins here on 144.240. Mike, if you don't mind reminding people over there on 2 meters at 50.135.
Will do, Paul.
All right, thank you. We're going over to 50.135, so we'll see you there unless I hear somebody yell out. Nope, nobody's yelling. We're moving to 50.135. Very good. We're here on K4PEW on net control for the Mount Juliet 6 meter net on 50.135. Anybody from the north? Very good. Sound good tonight there in Station Camp. We got Danny. Who else is north?
KE4TWI.
Very good. KE4TWI. West and Possumtown. Who else? KD4CVE. I got a copy on you, but it's a very low audio and signal, but it's copyable with the headphones on there, Greg. I think you got. I think you already know all that. But who else is north? Yeah, very good. KN4ERI. Yours is also a little lower than I remember it last time, but I'm not sure. Oh, no amp. Okay, very good. But no, it's still readable. Still readable. That's KN4ERI, and that's Eric and Goodlettsville. Who else? Anybody else north? Over to the west.
KO4 Oscar Tango Victor.
Very good. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Tango Victor. Joel up west Ashland City. Who else is and a good signal, by the way. Who else is west? Very good. Got a good copy on you there. KC4TNQ. That's Charles in West Nashville. Anybody else west? What happened to Jack? Is anybody hearing Jack?
His antenna's down.
Oh, man. Man, you think... All right. Do we have to go over and help him? What's the deal? So what you're saying is he can't get it up anymore?
Something like that.
All right. Just want to be sure. Anybody else west or south? Or east?
KM4YRF.
Very good. KM4YRF. Who else is east? East or anywhere? Any place, anywhere. Please come now. All right, we had 8 there. We had 10 on 2 meters upper sideband, and we're going to go over to 223.415. So we'll see you there. K4PW.